Dear Lord, thank you for your blessings and protection over all of us. Thank you for your continued guidance in helping us become better stewards of all of this that are about to fall our way. Thank you for protecting our investments and our peace. Thank you for correcting me. I pray in my name of Jesus. Amen. Hey guys, Mike here. Hope everyone is doing well. Just a reminder, none of my videos are financial advice. I am just sharing what I know and my perspective and opinions on the videos that I put up on YouTube. Also, just know that I've made some changes in the recording software I use, so hopefully you'll be able to hear me better. Today I want to give a quick update on something I found interesting from BNB Tiger OG, and then I'm going to do an overview review on the developers' BNB Tiger project, the non-original project. So when the developers still had control over the BNB Tiger original contract, I saw a post on accident, dated for August 22nd, 2025. It stated that they had 57,000 holders back then. I did some digging and found that after the migration, they now have a little over 22,000 holders on the new coin, and BNB Tiger OG still has the original amount of holders at 57,000. And there goes the contract right here, ending in DC2D, and the number of total holders is 57,750 holders. Refresh to see if that updates. Now it's at 57,745 holders. That's going to change like all the time because people are trading. But yeah, still over 57,000 holders. People holding strong. People are still showing interest in this project and believe in it. Nobody has completely, totally left in the masses. So yeah, project still looks okay. So if anyone is sowing fear and doubt and saying that BNB Tiger OG is going to go to zero, I wouldn't be too concerned about that right now. If they are saying that it will be delisted, well, the community leaders of this project, the project BNB Tiger original project, can always look into making sure they meet all the requirements and get relisted, and then just get relisted on those exchanges again. All right, moving on to the BNB Tiger developer websites. This is just a reminder, this is not for the original token, the original BNB Tiger token. This is for the new BNB Tiger token. So this website is for the original project of the BNB Tiger, where the developers decided to migrate over to the new coin as of September 1st, 2025, renouncing ownership to their original coin due to their claim of their computer getting hacked and their marketing wallet getting compromised. Just to note, someone on YouTube by the name of Force of Faith investigated the blockchain for transfers and found results that differed from the claim. Aside from the controversial migration, let's move on to what the developers have to offer. I ask you to please take what I say as constructive criticism for the sake of the holders of this token. I do hope that it does well, but only our Lord knows the plans that He has for this project, so only He'll know what's going to happen to it. So from the looks of it, they are on multiple exchanges, so there is definitely potential for decent liquidity. On the front page, I'm noticing that there is definitely a strong push to buy with this big how to buy screen. I also noticed that in the finer print of each step, they're basically saying the same thing. They have the same slogan across all of them. Yeah, for me personally, that's already a turnoff. That's very low effort put into the steps section, and it would have been better with like some examples, for example, or just something to do with the steps that they have outlined. But moving along. After that, we have the tokenomics, and judging by the numbers, the tokenomics numbers are self-reported. They do not have these numbers pulling from the blockchain. If a burn really happened and circulating supply, if a burn really happened, then circulating supply should not perfectly be ending in these perfect zeros. It should be something way off. So let's see, do I have it up? Let's do a quick look up. I didn't copy it. This copy button doesn't work. Okay, so this copy button on this website also does not work. So that's interesting. I'll just do a manual copy paste. Okay, here we go. Let's see how many holders they have currently. So currently they have 22,321 holders, and the biggest holder is in the burn. As you can see, the burn is actually, yeah, it definitely does not end even numbers, ending perfect zeros like the website displays. They've actually burned a lot more than what's reported on the website. Yeah, they've burned more. So that means the circulating supply is probably incorrect as well. But no, I get close enough, I guess. Okay, so the right text structure is 7% on all buy orders. 1% of that, 7% goes into the liquidity pool. 2% goes into repurchasing tokens and burning them. 2% goes into marketing. And then the remaining 2% goes into charity and development. Let's see, after that we have the roadmap. At launch phase, they hit all their objectives, creating an official website, 3,000 holders. They got listed on CoinMarketCap. And they launched the new contract. Let's see, growth phase. They hit all their goals as well. They completed the website redesign and achieved 19,000 holders, or over 19,000 holders. They created a community with 250,000 plus community members in Telegram. And they got their first centralized exchange listing on, let's see where they get listed at. I believe it was this, Mexi. Mexi is a centralized exchange, I believe. So that's good. That'd be good liquidity for making sure that it moves. People participating in the token. And then the expansion phase, the phase coming up, they're looking to swap a BNB Tiger swap. Decentralized exchange, which is really good. If they can legitimately pull off getting that swap created, that'd be really good for the holders in the intermediate term. It might even cause like an explosion in their coin's value. We could take a look at another coin called PancakeSwap because they did that. We can use them as a model or example to make sure we have our expectations set and what might happen. And as you can see here, during the launch, it went straight down. Then it started pumping like crazy. It pumped so hard that it went pretty much 100x here. And it started dropping low. So, yeah, for anybody who's holding BNB Tiger, the developer project and not original project, yeah, don't expect this to keep going up. It's going to drop right back down. It's going to actually behave like a pump up and then end up a little higher than where it was originally. Since it happened with PancakeSwap, more than likely it'll happen here as well. Whoops. And then for the future vision, looking at establishing over 1 million plus community members in the Telegram community, over 200,000 holders worldwide, and major wildlife conservation partnerships and top tier exchange listings. The top tier exchange listings would be great. Not too big on this because they're kind of just taxing investors to then donate money to major wildlife conservations. I'm not sure what they're trying to accomplish there. Maybe there's marketing value there. I'm not sure, but yeah, but getting listed on top tier exchange listings would be great. It would make their coin a little bit more valuable, and it'll get more liquidity in there and more participants in there as well. But it'll be mostly traders that'll be in and out all the time, which is also great for this project because they're basically focusing more on their tax structure more than anything. They're going to be getting most of their money from tax structure, in my personal opinion. Because buying tokens and burning them isn't going to really help with creating a long-term value with their token value. That they can definitely use that to get buyers and participants to come in, but so many other coins do it already. I don't really consider this a big thing, but it does help in speeding up value going up and slowing down value as it goes down when people are selling, since they're locked away. And yeah, well, with that being said, we will move on to the charts. So based on what I'm seeing here, so let's create a trading view on this. Yeah, we are in the consolidation for this token. As soon as it opened up, it pumped. It pumped so hard it created this imbalance right here. So we can mark that out. So rather than being held up by this little support area or demand zone or order block, as you see it down here, this red down close channel, it actually the support came from this imbalance right here that came right down. Buyers came in and then it shot it straight up, but it didn't keep going up. So there's no uptrend, there's no downtrend right now. It is in an intermediate downtrend, which is a downtrend for now. And I'm seeing this as an area of buying. And this is an area of selling. Because it came up, touched this wick, came down, and then that's when it created the down close candles, and then it just kept going down from there into the zone and then start pumping up again. So if I were a trader, I wouldn't be trading this, by the way, because there's enough history behind it to say that it'll repeat this ongoingly. But if I were to look at this as a trader, I would do this since it's in a consolidation going up and down. And if my perspective is that it'll keep going up and down, then I would look at every time it comes down here, because this level matches up perfectly with this order block right here, or this demand zone, whatever you want to call it, whatever suits your flavor. Yeah, that's basically a buy. You just wait for it to react off the level, basically. So you can see here, it went into this area right here, this imbalance. I call this imbalance because there's a gap right here between this candle and this candle. It didn't move in a balanced nature. Just, as you can see right here, for example, there's no gap between this candle and this candle for this one. It's covered up, so I can't really draw a square there anywhere. I mean, I could, but you know, there's no gap to draw a square for. See, the wicks cover each other up. So this gap right here became a support area for people to start buying. But I know it's a support area because as soon as it came down, it got right back up into the range of this big candle right here. And then this candle selling continue. It tried to continue. It came down here to like the middle of this wick right here. And then it shot back up, meaning people saw this as an opportunity to buy. So it came back up into the range of this candle. And now here's this really nice, solid expansion candle that went up. So from here, if I'm expecting it to continue consolidating, then it would just keep going back and forth between these two levels right here. I would expect another expansion candle. It would take out these highs, this high, go up here, and then shoot right back down. At the very least, I would expect it to come up above this level right here before it goes back down. Since it lines up with this 6.8 area right here. Yeah. I don't know if it will keep going up or not. It depends on how the market will evaluate it, but there's no definitive area of support resistance other than these levels right here as of right now. This is how I would look at it if I were to try and kind of look at it and profit from it. This is also, just a note, this is also an environment that's perfect for this project because a lot of selling and buying is going to occur. So every transaction that they make, the project is basically going to benefit from it by it making money off of the taxes from the repeated buying that's going on. So every time people buying, every time it goes down to this level, they're just, the project is just cashing in on it and going up there, and they take profit. They come back down here. Project just cashes in on it repeatedly, just a repeating cycle, cashing out, cashing out, cashing out. And I hope this isn't just their only goal to move over to a project to do something like this, to create an environment where it just becomes a cash cow in the intermediate term. I hope that their goal is to proceed forward and create those exchanges and accomplish those goals for the holder's sake. But yeah, that's all I can say about this project. I do hope that they accomplish their bigger goals and that they become something valuable way later on, though. Well, if this has been informative for any of you, who watch my videos, and this has been helpful, or if you have any feedback at all, that'd be great. Feel free to like, subscribe, comment if you like. I'll continue to pump out more videos as these ideas keep popping in my head. Thanks for everything, guys. God bless you. Take care.